Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jason from Dropshipping University coming back at you with a brand new episode. Today's episode, we're going to change it up a little bit. I've been asked a lot of questions about Amazon dropshipping, and I do have a lot of experience dropshipping on Amazon, over 4 years selling on the platform, mostly exclusively with dropshipping as my business model. And a lot of people have been left with the question, does Amazon allow dropshippers to sell on their platform? Some people are saying they've been doing it for a long time like me. Some people are saying that they're getting account suspensions because they've been dropshipping, and a lot of people are just left questioning whether this is a viable business model on Amazon's platform. And as most of you guys know, Amazon is the #1 e-commerce marketplace at the moment, doing more sales with third-party merchants like ourselves than any other platform, including Walmart, eBay, Etsy, and the like. So if this sounds good to you guys, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that little bell notification. That way you're notified every single time I put out videos just like this. Also, down in the description below is a link to my brand new Instagram profile. Go check that out. Give me a follow. I put out dropshipping content every single day, tips and tricks all around dropshipping, and a ton of motivational stuff that you will not find anywhere else. So I hope you guys are excited to this. I'm going to jump right into my computer and show you the official dropshipping policy written by Amazon Seller Central, so we know it's valid. And I'm going to show you some other things that you might not have realized and what I think about dropshipping on Amazon and what you should be doing in 2020 to make sure that your account is safe and that you will not get suspensions. All right, so here we are inside of my computer, and before we get going, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this out to as many people as possible, because unfortunately there are a lot of small business owners that are getting tricked into dropshipping on Amazon and doing it the wrong way, and unfortunately that can cost a ton of money and a ton of people's livelihood. So let's get this video out to as many people, and we'll tear down any misinformation that's out there at the moment. So let's look at this. All I did was I went to Google and I put Amazon dropshipping policy, and I understand a lot of people know about this, but I'm going to put my own spin and let you guys know what I think based on my experiences from over 4 years of dropshipping on Amazon. First thing you're going to see is this dropshipping policy page right here, and this is Amazon Seller Central, so we know this is their official policy. It says dropshipping policy: dropshipping or allowing a third party to fulfill orders to customers on your behalf is generally acceptable. If you intend to fulfill orders using a dropshipper, you must always, and now they have 5 bullet points that you must abide by. These 5 bullet points, and what are they? Be the seller of record of your products. Now, what is a seller of record? Well, let's check this out on Google. Seller of record indicates which legal entity or person is identified as selling a specific product to the end consumer. The seller of record also often assumes responsibility of accounting for transaction tax on that particular transaction. So generally you'll hear seller of record when you are filling out anything to do with the IRS or doing your taxes. I've seen it in spots like that, but generally that's not really a word that you hear too much. And in e-commerce, we don't hear seller of record, but all it's saying is that you have to have your name or your company information on the product, okay, on that product level. So when you sell a product, it's your company, XYZ LLC. That's going to be your company as the seller, okay, not your drop shipper. You're taking on full responsibility, not the supplier. It's you. And also, guys, if you're familiar with the eBay dropshipping policy, it's set up almost identical. They define what dropshipping is in case you don't know exactly what the business model means. They quickly define it, and then they give you objectives and things to consider when dropshipping and how to dropship safely and in compliance on their marketplace. The second thing they tell us here is identify yourself as the seller of your products on all packing slips, invoices, external packaging, and other information included or provided in connection with them. And what that means in the industry, we call it blind dropshipping, when your supplier either white labels or blind dropships. Blind dropshipping is when they remove any indication that they own the products or that they ship the products. So they could say, all right, I'm going to ship this product to your customer and I'm going to remove any indication on the packing slip, or we won't put any branding on the box. Most companies put their own brand on the box somewhere inside the box as well, and that usually tells the customer that they're getting the product from there. But blind dropshipping, we eliminate all of that, and the customer just gets a generic brown cardboard box with the item inside and a general packing slip that doesn't say anything on it that would indicate that it's coming from a third party. Whereas white label dropshipping would be if the dropshipper actually puts, as a service, usually you have to pay a little surcharge, where they put your company information, that would be your email, your phone number, and your logo on a packing slip. Somehow the customer can reach you after the fact if they want to, and they could even put special box labels on there and even put your brand on the outside of the box. So that's what they're saying right here, is identify yourself as the seller or just eliminate anything, just have a generic box. Okay, that's what they're talking about in both of these sections here. Now the fourth point, they're saying be responsible for accepting and processing customer returns of your products. At the end of the day, Amazon, just like all other marketplaces, care about the customer. That's their number one priority. You as the merchant are their number two priority. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, but this is them saying you need to accept all responsibility for processing returns. And unfortunately, a lot of drop shippers really, they give a bad customer experience because they give the customer the runaround because they don't want to take a loss. And in certain circumstances, the supplier you're working with might charge you 20%, 30% restocking fee, and you try everything in your power to dissuade the customer from returning the item or trying to hit them with some type of restocking fee instead. In certain circumstances, it is warranted when the customer has a non-discretionary return, which would be something like they don't want the product, or they got the wrong product by accident or something. That's going to be buyer's remorse. Those situations warrant, you giving them, making them pay a certain amount of percent on top for returning it. But a lot of times drop shippers will do everything in their power as to avoid getting hit with a restocking fee and hurting their bottom line. So this is Amazon saying you need to be responsible for accepting and processing those customer returns. Don't say, oh, go deal with this company or go talk to the manufacturer. No, that's your responsibility because you're the third party vendor on their marketplace with their customers. And the last thing to say here is comply with all other terms of your seller agreement and applicable Amazon policies. And you'll also see nested under here on the side, it says ASIN creation policy and recalled products. If you don't want to read that, all it's saying right there is that if there are recalled products, let's say there's a product that's a safety hazard and it's been recalled, it's your duty as the reseller to make sure that you're not selling products that have been recalled or that could be of danger to the end customer, right? And the other thing is the ASIN creation policy. Amazon doesn't want duplicated listings. So if there's an existing listing on the marketplace already, they don't want you to just keep listing new ASINs. They want you to piggyback or jump onto that existing listing, and then you will be given a portion, hopefully, of the buy box. That's all they're saying there. And then down here at the bottom, this is pretty nice because they give us an example of drop shipping that is not permitted. And the first thing that they say is purchasing products from another online retailer and having that retailer ship directly to customers if the shipment does not identify you as the seller of record, or if anyone other than you appears on the packing slips, invoices, or external packaging, or shipping orders with packing slips, invoices, external packaging, or other information indicating a seller name or contact information other than your own. So in short, just to summarize that, they put in a lot of extra words. They're saying you cannot be reselling products onto Amazon from another retailer or another marketplace. So if you're drop shipping from Walmart or eBay or Etsy or Target or Lowe's, there's so many retailers out there, then you are violating directly their drop shipping policy. It's outlined right here. It says it in plain English. Obviously, they could have done with a little less words. And the second part here is, if you are drop shipping and your wholesale drop shipper, let's say you're wholesale drop shipping, you're in compliance, but if that wholesale supplier is putting branded boxes and branded packing packing slips for their brand, indicating it's coming from a third party, maybe confusing Amazon's customer and giving them a bad experience, then you are once again in violation of their dropshipping policy. So you have to be doing it correctly. That's what those examples are. So one thing that I found really interesting, and I'm going to summarize right here at the end with WAYBACK Machine. If you've never heard of WAYBACK Machine, it's an internet archive system. It's basically it scrapes all the web pages on the internet. It's really cool, and it's a completely free tool. I'll drop it down in the link below for you guys if you want to play with it. And if you take this link right here to this Seller Central help article about drop shipping and you paste it in here, it's going to show us some snippets. These are called time shots, or time they're basically archives when in 2019 and 2017 they have scraped that page, and we can see the changes that were made to this dropshipping policy over time. So let's check this out from 2019. We can see there was a snapshot right here in November of 2019, so not that long ago, only a couple months ago. And let's compare this one from the one as of May 2020. And one of the things that I see here is there's a couple of differences. There's small subtleties, but if you read this, you'll see right at the bottom, it says failure to comply with these requirements may result in the suspension or removal of your selling privileges. And on the new one, it doesn't say that anywhere. It's kind of just assumed that that is still the case, right? But it's kind of cryptic and confusing in the way because it doesn't straight up say it, but it used to straight up say it. So now that is still applicable to today. There are still people actively getting account suspensions and the equivalence of an MC011 on Amazon, which is please provide us proof of ownership of the product or proof of purchase of the product and that you're an authorized dealer of those products. And when people send in that information, they try to doctor receipts because they're probably doing retail arbitrage from Walmart, then they get themselves into a sticky situation where Amazon will suspend you and you're not going to get your account back for a very long time. Sometimes you'll never get your account back, and they can even hold your funds, which is crazy. But this is the risk of doing retail dropshipping on Amazon. And now let's go back again to WAYBACK Machine, and I just want to check out this one from 2017 and see if there's anything significant on this one, any big differences. We can see it's a little shorter. It's definitely a little shorter, and they still have the failure to comply. You could have your selling privileges removed, but does it say anything? So I see there's 5 here. Remove any packing slips, invoices, external packaging, or other information identifying a third-party drop shipper prior to shipping the order. Okay, so they added that to the newest version back in 2017 that was not there. So they do make amendments to this. They are clearly actively updating this from time to time. There was an update between 2019 and 2020 at some point, and they are still actively suspending people's accounts. So you need to know that, and you need to understand that Amazon is trying to give the best customer service and have the best customer experience at the end of the day, and they will do whatever they have to protect their marketplace. So if you are going to be drop shipping, you need to be doing it the correct way, and that's why I always say you need to be doing wholesale drop shipping. It's clear as day that they do allow wholesale drop shipping. They allow drop shipping. It says it's generally acceptable, but you need to be having wholesale contracts, and you need to be authorized dealers of those products, because if you're not, you're going against the policy right down here, and they can suspend your account. So you do not want to be dealing with that, trust me. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is Amazon's official drop shipping policy. If you've never seen that, we just went over all of the details, the examples they give us of what is not allowed on their platform when drop shipping. They do say it is generally acceptable, but you need to be doing drop shipping the correct way. You need to be doing wholesale drop shipping in 2020. You cannot be going and drop shipping from Walmart. If you do, just know that you are at high risk of getting an account suspension and potentially losing a ton of money, because they can hold your money indefinitely, and they do. So you do not want to be going down the wrong route. Be careful what you do when selling on Amazon. It's high risk, but it's also very high reward, because there's people making a full-time living, many people making a full-time living on Amazon, and they're drop shipping as their business model, but they're doing it the correct way. So make sure you do wholesale drop shipping on Amazon. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to ask any questions that you might have down below. I answer all of those questions myself. No question is a stupid question. Also, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification so that every single time I put out brand new content just like this, you will be notified. Also, I want to let you guys know that down in the description below, you will see a link to my brand new Instagram profile. Check that out. I put up a whole bunch of new exclusive content every single day, tips, tricks, and motivation that is not discussed anywhere else. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.